Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also
leading off the afternoon for the
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and
leading
also
off the afternoon
one of the
for the
top
Yankees,
starting pitchers in the league
the
right now.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Now the 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Fastball well outside.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Runners on the move for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least. But he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Morton is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Hicks, the runner at third. Judge over at second. Gregorius on at first with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. Adames brings it in. There's one, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
The first baseman, Edwin.
So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Urshela could find himself a member of the American League All-Star team this year, and he's had a nice season. Currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name into the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Digging in now, Breivik Valera. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2. The Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And that's the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. He's hit under 200 versus left-handed pitching all season long, and the way people are platooning these days, he may be a candidate for that. He's got to make some adjustments against the southpaws because it's killing him and it's killing the team right now.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Paxton has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of the start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Line drive to center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up now,
Leading
Austin
off for the
Romine. He'll lead
The
it off
catcher,
here to
number
begin the
28,
second.
Austin
First delivery to him
Romine.
on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
Aaron.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He
Now
looks
batting,
really
right
sharp
fielder,
out there, guys.
Aaron Judge.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0.
And leading off for the Rays,
Here comes the pitch for
the
Garcia.
right fielder, Avisaíl
And that's in there for strike 1.
Garcia.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. That was
Batting
really a
fifth.
close play, so they're
The
checking to
second
see if they
baseman,
want to challenge
Joey.
that safe call.
Here's another look at it
Wendell.
now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Okay, we're
Yankees
going
are
to get one more
challenging
look
the
at it right
previous
here.
play.
Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a
Upon video
well-used
review, the
challenge
call
there.
of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Guillermo Heredia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
On the move is Kiermaier. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Hit well towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bat. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense.
Leading off the inning, Willie Adames, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
standing in Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He'll check in here at 256. 10 home runs and 41 RBIs. And he takes a called strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike
Set to get his day started, Mike Zunino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now
so with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Stepping in, Breivik Valera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud.
And
he got on
leading
top
off
of
for
one
the
and was a
Rays,
ground out victim
the
last
first baseman,
time. First
Travis
pitch of the at-bat on its
d'Arnaud.
way. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line down the left field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The left
Good
fielder,
contact
number
to start out the
29.
inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. Number 14 on the season, and the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now time is called here as we'll get a
Third
trip to the
baseman,
mound.
number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no
Now
doubt
batting,
he's faring
the
much
second
better
baseman,
against lefties,
Joey
hitting better than 400 against them this
Wendell.
season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in, Austin Romine. He'll get his side started in the inning.
Leading
And
off for the
Dan, so
Yankees,
far they've
the
been
catcher,
stifled
Austin
offensively since the first
Romine.
inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Grounded weakly toward third. Diaz takes it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with
Aaron
one away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Two and 0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number
Chad
57.
Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable.
The batter, number
2-2,
1.
He flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Another 1-2 delivery. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball in there for a called strike. Kiermaier stands at second with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
Now
that's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud.
The first baseman.
2 for him to this
Travis
point.
d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Judge is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 29.
Ready once again, Tommy Pham is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Mr. Cortez Jr., a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 67, Nestor Cortez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice
Third
execution
baseman, number
by the
2.
batter right there. Keeping his hands inside, fighting it off the first base hit.
Don't want to forget about him. Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a move over to first. Pham stands at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief
right
pitcher,
fielder,
right? And he
of
gets
his
greeted
side
with
here.
back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. In now, Avisail Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge, and a tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, Hero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now
Domingo Germán will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1 hit softly down the line at first. Ready on 0-2, and this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it, and that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter,
Guillermo Heredia now. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 coming. Pops this one up. Encarnacion in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
In now, Willie Adames. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit down the third baseline. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees 2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter,
digging in, Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow little grounder left side. Diaz fields it cleanly on the first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Breyvic Valera. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Wendell is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Tired on just
It's
4
time
pitches.
for the
They trail
traditional
3-2.
7th inning stretch.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Your
Torres
attention,
will
please.
come on defensively
A
now as he
defensive
takes
change
over
for
at
the
second.
Yankees. Now playing second base, number 25, Labor Torres.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
1 out now in the
Mike.
Tampa Bay 7th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now
Absolutely
batting,
jumped
first baseman,
all over that fastball.
Travis
And it might have been a home run if he had
Garneau.
any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Ladies and
David
gentlemen,
Hale takes
your
over
attention,
pitching
please.
duties, looking to get that
Now
final
pitching
out
for
now
the
here in this
Yankees.
7th inning.
Number 75, David Hale.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left, strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Andrew Kittredge has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready
the
now,
catcher,
Austin
number
Romine.
28,
He'll have the first
Austin
crack at it here as we start
Romine.
inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, the
So the
center
lineup
fielder,
flips over
Aaron
and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Pham is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Digging in now for the Yankees,
Judge.
Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. first offering on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Pham racing back. A leap and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham.
Leading off
He's
for
2
the
for
Rays,
3 and looking for more
the left
here.
fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Now here it comes. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing
Now
the ball
that,
right now. That's
the
another
third baseman,
hard hit single. 3 for
Yandy
4 right there. He's looking super
Diaz.
solid at the plate.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pham gets his lead at first, nobody out. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Just keeping him close. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner,
Now
it's going to
batting,
be a tough
right
pitch
fielder,
to hit. That one was spot
Avisail
on, and he had no answer for it.
Garcia.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. In the air, out to right. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now
So next to the plate for
the
Tampa
second
Bay,
baseman,
Joey Wendell.
Joey.
An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's 4-2.
Now back.
And that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. To not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pop commit.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 5-2.
Now batting
to the plate now, Willie Adames, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Your
Tommy
attention,
Kahnle
please.
takes over here with a
Now
runner at
pitching
first
for the
and
Yankees.
2 gone in the inning.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
First pitch on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full.
How come he
the Rays
won't play
lead
me?
it 5-2. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here. At the top of the 9th.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 home. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Adames is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
Fastball well outside.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the first
So a
baseman,
runner at first now
Edwin
with one away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
the left fielder, number 11.
Standing in, Gardner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Your
DJ
attention, please.
LeMahieu will look for
Pinch
some
hitting for the
two-out
Yankees.
magic here as he'll pinch
Number
hit with 2
26.
gone and a runner at first.
LeMahieu.
A ball and no strikes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
That fires me up
the
right there.
baseman.
What a clutch AB.
Gio
A 2-out single
Urshela.
to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So striding in, Gio Urshela. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the first will be in time, and the Rays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
5-2 the final today. Tampa Bay rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Charlie Morton earned his 9th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays.